Welcome back. Having a go at another crossword today. We'll be doing Everyman crossword 3911, and once again we're joined by special guest. Hello, special guest.
Hello.
Have a go crossword yourself first. Link is in the description. Here we go. I call out madly about Greek character in the clouds.
Well, it's got to be an anagram. I call out.
Yeah, and then one of the Greek letters.
IO or something, or mu or nu.
So what's it going to be? In the clouds. Don't know. First letter would help.
Cumulo something.
Cumulautic or no.
Yeah.
Topless dotty host.
Yeah, I can't really get anything on that. Like host could be MC or I don't know.
Hint: it's a Chinese dynasty.
Ming. There's a dynasty. Is there a dynasty QING? No.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, possibly Tang or something like that as well. Oh, Tang is a hint, is it?
Is that
like a flavour is a Tang?
Okay, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, that sounds more likely.
Let's put it in anyway. Don't even know that is a Chinese dynasty. Time between a day and a month. Tense on Parisian hill. Montparnasse.
Montparnasse. Very good.
No, that doesn't fit. But that is a Parisian hill.
It's Montmartre. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
right.
the hill in Paris.
What's Montparnasse then? Doesn't matter.
I don't know actually. Good shout.
I don't know.
It's one for Google afterwards.
So what's this? Time between a day and a month. Day is Monday. The month is March. Time is T, and tense is T. For some reason, is it? Tense is T, and then re is on. Why is tense T? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Comedy not half seen. Everyman's suppressing tantrum over IT getting aggressive. It's a long clue.
Yeah, can't.
I want to look. I'm going for something like combative or something like that, because comedy could be COM. Comedy not half seen is COM.
Yeah, that's a good shout actually.
Combative? Is that a...
Yeah, I can never remember whether there's an extra AT in that word.
Combative. Something like that, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, the most combative
Rider, yes.
Yes.
Spot the Tour de France fan. Right.
I call out madly.
In the clouds.
Yeah. Where we could use the anagram helper, or is that too?
Which Greek character are you going to put in there? Let's come back to it. Baron, who's Australian. Dame, who wrote.
Interesting.
Well, the dame who wrote would be... No, Cartland doesn't fit. Baron.
Lord? No. It's a different title.
I'm not sure what that clue's getting at. It's a strange one. Graphically clearly, Charlie turning into Romeo.
Okay, so you changed the C for an R.
Yes. In a word that means clearly. It's going to end in LY, I would guess.
No, I'm blanking totally.
Money's in hiding place as auditor perceives it.
Interesting.
If only there was an accountant here.
Or even two. Money's in hiding place as auditor perceives it. Also, like how people.
So audit means to listen as well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so,
it's cash, isn't it?
Oh yeah. So that's money, and it sounds like CACHE, cash. And an auditor is a listener, so sounds the same. Beer, unknown quantity, and Spanish wine, no OJ in Old City.
Rioja, without the OJ.
Ale for beer. Alexandria, yeah. So ale is beer, X is an unknown quantity, and it's just there in the clue, and then, as you say, Rioja without the OJ. So that's Alexandria. As Boyle may be heard to mention pioneers in elastics for back of bra. Hook and hook. Something to do with hook.
Yeah, that sounds plausible. Hook and crook, hook and
Pioneers in. I mean, Hooke was a pioneer of his elastic sciences, wasn't he, in physics, like Hooke's law and all that. So it probably is Hooke.
Yeah.
So this one probably ends in O. Veto. Ban covetousness, not entirely. So it's just hidden in the word.
Veto, yeah.
So that's got to be Hooke. It's spelled with an E, but it says, I don't know. Come back to that. After a short time, bit of a hand for subsidiary performer. Now, a short time could be second.
Oh yeah, it's like second fiddle or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Subsidiary performer, second. Second violin, second. I think second looks good. Do you think?
Yeah.
Incessantly consumed, extremely sour. Incessantly consumed. Nothing?
No, I can't think. Can't think what that'd be.
Lie about with Eddie being abandoned.
Lie about Eddie being abandoned. Quite a tough one to get started, this one.
Yes, I don't know if you've seen our last video, but it went slightly better than this. Hopeless situations when cassoulet is prepared. That's an obvious anagram, isn't it?
Right, yep. Lost causes.
Lost causes. Brilliant. Old girl, condiment left out is repulsive. Repulsive. Odious. No.
Yeah, nothing's clicking on that one.
Primarily trans-Caucasian, besieged inland locale, it's strategically important.
Well, primarily trans-Caucasian, so that's another bit of a red herring. All you need is the T, isn't it?
I think so.
Inland locale. So, Not quite sure about that one. 20.
Tech giant, soft at heart, as if dear.
Apple of
My.
I, yeah.
Why is that then? Tech giant is Apple.
Soft heart is of. My eye is
My
what
eye,
you
as if. I bet you haven't heard that in the last 20 years.
Aye.
Celebrated wildebeests returning. Sung, that's the new news backwards.
Very good.
Some mafioso hoodlums in New York district.
Soho.
Explain.
It's a hidden word within mafioso hoodlums.
Also a London district, of course. A bit of fizz in cup. Ruth stirred for cocktail. Obviously it's punch. Looks like there's some anagram going on here, possibly.
I think it might be fruit punch. So F is a bit of fizz is F, and then
F-I is it, and then cup Ruth.
In cup Ruth.
Oh, I see, yeah. Okay, good. Good. What was this one? Comedy not half. Everyman's me. Suppressing tantrum over IT, getting aggressive.
Try point? No. Try something.
Besieged. Dunno. In 50s, doddering, most uncertain. I want to put iffiest, but I don't know why.
Yeah, 50. It's an anagram of 50s, isn't it? The word, like, if you write out the word 50s.
It's an anagram of iffiest, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of a... I mean, you don't see that much where the word to be anagrammed isn't actually written in the clue. Yeah,
No.
I don't like this I here
I'd
either.
be looking out for clue number 50 there.
Yeah. I don't know what in is doing there either. No, don't like that clue. What on earth is that?
Tbilisi?
Oh, it's a... yeah. We had this in the last video we did, link in the description. It's the first letters of T-B-I-L-I-S-I, and the whole thing describes Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. So a very clever clue again. We had it with, was it Madagascar last time? I wonder if it's the same writer. City once, playing for time, half-hearted, terrific. Are we looking for the old name of a city, perhaps?
I think it... So, like, stalling?
Stalling.
And then...
Playing for time is stalling.
It's like an old city.
Stalingrad.
Is that right?
It sounds a bit like stalling, that's the only information I've got. Playing for time, stalling, half-hearted, so taking out one of the L's, which is in the middle of the word.
Okay, right? Yeah.
Terrific is grad?
Rad.
Oh, rad. Yeah, so it's stalling without one of the middle letters, and then rad. Stalingrad, which is now called...
Volgograd.
Volgograd, very good. American educated gets employed.
Used.
American US. ED for educated? Okay. I wouldn't put that in one of mine. Right, it's flipping porridge.
Okay. Yep.
I think this is stir.
Yeah, another one of those that nobody ever
That's just to explain. This backwards is STIR for right, and porridge is another word for doing time in prison. And stir is another word for that. Nothing to do with breakfast. Lowers exchange rate rashly, leaves audit without independence. Is it just an anagram of leaves audit without I?
Yeah, it sounds plausible.
Over to you, anagram expert.
Devaluates. Doesn't sound right, but it sort of fits the anagram.
Devaluates. Have you ever heard of that word?
No, I mean I would normally say like devalues, or
It's plausible though, isn't it? Let's go for it. What was this one? Incessantly consumed, extremely sour.
so 8 is like consumed, isn't it? I don't know. Every something.
This one?
Every something. Every.
At every turn.
Yeah.
So that's incessantly. So we've got ATE for 8, consumed. Extremely, very. Sour, turn, like when food goes sour it turns, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Broadcaster to decline to show spy film.
I kept thinking of James Bond films for some reason.
Fluttering eyelids in sordid manner. So it's not going to be an anagram of eyelids.
Oh yeah.
Well, over to you.
Very unprofessional. So let's go shuffle. Seedily.
Seedily. The main thing I'm seeing the letters just like that helps, isn't it?
Yes, weird.
Hook and eye.
Yeah, that sounds.
We need to get this one though. It's broadcaster to decline to show spy film.
Sky.
Oh, Sky is the broadcaster. To decline is to fall. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Decline and fall. So
Yeah.
Evelyn War.
Yeah, sounds.
Yeah, and the whole thing is a James Bond film. Right. Hook and eye.
Second banana.
Second banana.
I don't know.
Bit of a hand. Yeah, is a bunch of bananas called a hand?
Yeah, it could be, but I've never heard of that altogether. But
Second banana, I like it.
that could end up being going down in the ridiculous fails compilation.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
So, hook and eye.
Oh, hook and eye, as in Boyle may, if Boyle's talking about the pioneers of this type of physics, he'll be saying hook and eye did this, I suppose.
Okay, yeah.
That's my best guess anyway.
Yeah, that's starting to make sense.
Weren't Hook and Boyle terrible enemies? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah, I remember Newton fell out with somebody.
Oh, no, it was Newton and Hook, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all.
Anyway, that's not relevant. Lie about with Eddie being abandoned. Or, graphically clearly, Charlie turning into Romeo.
phonetically clearly. Okay.
Right. Clearly. So we're thinking it's this R that needs to be a C in the word clearly, are we?
Yeah, yeah.
Lucidly, luridly.
Ah, yeah.
So clearly is lucidly, and then we're changing a C to the R because those are both those equivalents in the NATO phonetic alphabet.
So that one could
Right.
be like yielded across.
Yielded. Oh, it's just lie and eddy, an anagram, is it? Abandoned means yielded? I suppose, in a way. It's not the first synonym I think of.
No, I wouldn't there.
Must be right though. I've got a clue what this is. Dame. Do you think we're looking for a dame who wrote?
Dame who wrote? Yeah. Dame. Yeah, I can't think of that one. Old girl.
I want to say horrible, but I don't think that's it. Old. So old is likely to be the O.
Yeah.
Condiment without an L could be salt, without the L be sat, or it could be what other condiments are there with an L in.
Pickle? No. Relish? Rice?
That looks good because it's got ish at the end. Ogrish. Yeah, excellent work, special guest. So it's O for old, G for girl, and then relish without the L. Ogreish, which means repulsive.
Very good.
See, we're so much better as a team. Baron, who's Australian dame who wrote?
Forsooth? No, that's not a thing. Murdoch? Is he a baron?
Oh, Rupert Murdoch, who's Australian. Is he a baron? I suppose he's like they call him a media baron.
Yeah.
And then that's Iris Murdoch.
Ah, yeah.
Good. We need to get this now. Competitive, probably.
Yeah.
So comedy is not half seen as COM. Let's write it in. Competitive, not combative then. Everyman suppressing tantrum over IT. So we got IT.
And then I am for everyman.
And what's the tantrum?
T. Oh, IVE for everyman.
The tantrum is pet? Don't know. Anyway. No, not this one again. I call out madly about Greek character in the clouds.
Cumulo. Metacumulo or something. Somewhere combination of cumulo.
So we need an I in it somewhere, don't we?
And the Greek character might be mu. Or
Cumuli. So if it begins with M, what's this?
top gracious. Right. Army? No. Barmy is Dotty, isn't it? And,
Yeah, and then you take the top letter off. A host of something can be an army of something, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
Alto cumulo.
Alto.
Cumuli.
So we've got ALTOCUMU would be the Greek character. LI, alto cumuli. You think so?
Possibly. I'm not a cloud expert.
That's a bit of a word to put in a crossword like this, isn't it? Alto cumuli. Well, it works, I suppose. Whether it's a real word, we'll find out when we click this button in a minute. Okay, you think that's done?
Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get.
Here we go. Brilliant, all correct. Excellent. Let us know how you got on in the comments. Thanks again to special guest for his crossword expertise and particular anagram skills.
Thank you, thanks. Thank you.
And we'll see you next time for some more crossword fun. Bye for now.
Right.